What is your NSFW secret that you are proud of? If you lay down on your bed with your head hanging off upside down, you sound more congested to sell being sick more. I thought you were going somewhere else with that. I didn't have a plunger, so I used a dildo to pop out the dent in the hood of my car. And I never told my husband how I fixed the dent, just that I did. If you fixed a dent in the car with a dildo, I would want to hear about the miracle. Terrible that you're keeping it from him, Lowell. Probably best he doesn't know that the dildo can do another thing he can't. I dated an armless woman who did more things with her feet than most women do with both hands. Gotta hand it to her. That's very impressive. I took a nude photo of myself for the very first time, and I liked what I saw. I had a negative self-image since I was a teen, and it took me years to finally love my body and who I am. I had sex with a cover model. Not the cover of Vogue or anything, but she was a professional model. We had some mutual friends, and she used to, in her words, flirt with me because it's funny to mess with shy, nerdy guys. One night, she pulled me aside and went down on me before progressing to sex. After the fact, she said, "You're actually more attractive than you give yourself credit for, but you're so bad about anything involving women. Well, from now on, when some woman is flirting with you, I want you to remember that you banged a model, and maybe you'll be less of a fucking dork about it." Usually, I discount this kind of post as just somebody's fantasy, but yours has the absolute ring of truth about it. We're still friends on Facebook. She will intermittently bully me over Messenger if I'm not in a relationship and bring that incident up. Usually to the tune of, "Don't tell me I did that for nothing." My girlfriend, not anymore, she passed away in a car accident, used to sneak me into her house while her parents were home. It's not something too big of a deal or anything, but still, I used to be paranoid ASF while sneaking in. She always found it fun sneaking me in. After sneaking me in, all she does is while I am there, she would lie in my lap for the whole time, and I would just listen to her endlessly, and OMG, what I wouldn't give right now to get even a moment to spend with her. This is so sweet and wholesome. I'm so sorry you lost her. Found out while dating, I enjoy eating pussy. Had an ex-girlfriend that admitted to me she stayed with me for over half a year. After she knew our relationship was over because of it, LOL. Username checks out. I'm a director of housekeeping at a hotel, and I've been fucking our human resources director for almost 2 years. Best part is no one would even guess it, since they all think I'm a lesbian because I dated a girl for 8 years before I started working at this hotel, and they all knew her. Sitting through harassment training with him twice a year feels like a fun inside joke, now given the fact he's been inside me twice a day every year. 2 pumps and done? No need to brag about him and make us feel bad. At one office where I worked, they had white noise speakers in the ceiling. One of them was right over my desk. Supposedly, it made nearby conversations harder to hear and therefore less distracting, but I hated the constant hiss. One night, I was there late when the white noise got turned off, and right away I felt muscles relax in my neck and at the back of my skull. I felt so much better instantly. It was like a miracle. Everybody else was gone, so I put a chair on my desk, got up, and popped the ceiling tile next to the speaker. I just meant to pull off wires, but they were soldered, so I got wire cutters. It was a tech company, and snipped those bitches. Cut about a foot of wire off each one so they couldn't be reattached without running new wire. Then I did the same to the 4 other nearest ones. Over the next few weeks, I noticed people congregating near my desk to have conversations and hang out. Apparently, it was the new feel-good zone. I didn't mind. Conversation wasn't distracting to me at all. People seemed to be in a better mood. I felt like my small bit of vandalism was a public service. Not safe for work, LOL.